On a Monday, it means that you're on the John Fredericks Radio Network, our media empire, as they say. Thanks for being with us. Are you having fun yet? It's Monday. What a great weekend we had. Doing nothing, about nothing, for nothing. I think I watched 9,000 hours of football and a hockey game last night to cap it off. That was my weekend. Recovering from this bus tour. Hey, it's great to have you with us. Now that the government is open, you can rest easy. I know you were nervous about it. I know you're worried about a lot of different things. Paychecks aplenty. They're all coming back. Everybody's getting back pay. All the jobs that we said we were going to eliminate. No, they ought to get back. The whole thing was stupid, as it always is. What a waste of my time and your time. And it's just dumb. Nothing ever comes out of this. And of course, the Democrats had to cave like a cheap suit in the rain because they had nothing. There was never any leverage. So they cave. And all this did was, what did it do? It just stressed out people. I mean, if you don't have any money and you can't get paid and you got to borrow money, just stressful. And it did nothing. It did nothing because all the people that didn't work, they're all getting paid and they go back to work. So it accomplished nothing on either side other than Trump won. Trump won again. Look, the whole shutdown was for one reason, and that was to win these 25 elections. That was it. That was the reason they shut it down, to win an election. I mean, these Democrats are evil, man. I'm telling you. How you can vote for these people is beyond me. They caused all this stress on the economy. They had no chance of ever getting anything out of it, just like Ted Cruz didn't, just like the Republicans didn't. They never work. They always fail. Republicans always get blamed. They're always stupid. And so what we have is a big nothing burger, other than, we didn't cave. And so, now they're talking about extending the Obamacare subsidies for a year, which I'm in favor of. I mean, just do it. Like, we waste so much money in this nation. It is so much money we waste. At least that goes to something. And look, I don't want to go into the midterms and all I'm going to hear every 15 seconds on TV is, I'm losing my health care. My mother's going to die. I mean, we went through this in 2018. That's how we got shellacked. Just stop. Give them the subsidies and figure it out later. If we don't win the midterms, there's no country again. I mean, we're right back to that. We're right back to Trump gets impeached on the second day. Oh, maybe the third, if there's a rainstorm or a snowstorm, right? You'll get impeached on the third day. And then there's nothing. Now, as far as the shutdown is concerned, great. Open the government, get everybody paid, get the SNAP benefits done, and extend the Obamacare off-ramp for a year and figure it out. Debate it in the midterms. Debate it, don't cancel it. That's the big difference. You can have a qualified debate, a discussion, a conversation, a campaign about it, what the Democrats want to do and what we want to do. You can have that debate, but you can't have it when people's health care premiums got tripled. How it got there is irrelevant. Well, Obamacare was a lie. Obamacare didn't work. That doesn't matter when you get your bill, dude. None of that matters. Okay? That is an ideological argument meant better for a cocktail party at a think tank. It has no bearing on the reality of the situation at hand, which is very, very simple. We've got to win these midterms, which means that we have to be tougher than we are. Now, Trump was tough and not compromising, and I commend him for that. But let's just get these subsidies done. Kiggins is right. Now, Kiggins is going to be there anyway. Doesn't matter, Jen, because you're getting redistricted into oblivion. These Democrats are nasty people. I mean, what they're doing in Virginia has broken. It goes against it. Just they're tearing up the Virginia Constitution for power. That's all they're doing. They're just tearing it up. Garbage. And so we got to do the same thing. Whether it's Indiana or anybody, we got to do the same thing. North Carolina, Indiana, Missouri, I don't care what the state is. If you can find a seat, get it. You've got to fight back. You have to fight fire with fire. Don't be telling me about kumbaya. There is none. Let's get to the filibuster. Why am I in favor of blowing it up today? Because if the Democrats ever take power, which increases with it because we don't get anything done, they will invoke it on the first 15 minutes when the gavel hits and they're sworn in. Don't you understand who you're fighting? These people play to win. They come to a knife fight with a bazooka, loaded and aimed. We come with a bow and arrow, and we want to talk. You can't talk when your head's blown off. This is the fight that we're in. We have to convince American people that this is the right thing. We have to lower prices. We have to clean up the streets. We have to get law and order and all the things that we need to do. We're not, the Senate Democrats will block everything in order to hurt the economy so that they can win the midterms. This is what they did just in November. They had this whole shutdown was so they could win Virginia and New Jersey. And we lost public service races in Georgia. We never lose. People are pissed. They're going to blame us, even though they're blocking it. Be smart. Smarten up. Be tough and fight. Get rid of this filibuster. And Gary, get rid of it now. It is, what does it do for us? I mean, the Republicans' whole argument is, well, if we get in the majority, we lose leverage. Well, I got an idea. Govern and get things done in such a way you don't get in the majority, jackrabbits. Does that make sense? Anyway, it's good to have you with us. Phone lines are open, 888-480-JOHN. I'm always fired up on a Monday because I get a lot of sleep. Even though I do Godzilla wins, I don't have to get up till 8 instead of 4. And then Sunday, man, I was sleeping in. So I was catching some Z's, baby. And then I get up and it's like, oh, there's a football game on at 10 o'clock. I got up exactly at 10. Well, we got up a little bit earlier, but you know how it is there. Cat's there, Ann's there, lay around a little bit. And but I actually got up out of the bed at like 10:30 Eastern time. I get up, I put my coffee on, which I'm going to have a sip right now. And I'm like, oh, there's a football game on. Turn on the game at 10 a.m. Colts and somebody. So Colts won the game in overtime. Yeah, 888-480-JOHN. Wait a minute. You know what's worth getting up in the morning for other than me? You know what makes getting up really worth it? Right here, baby. 1775 coffee. Just brewed a fresh pot. You're probably saying, no, John, you didn't brew a fresh pot. Here it is. Right here. Just so you know. I just brewed a fresh pot. This is going to be my first sip of the morning. Hang on. 1775, baby. Hang on. Oh, my God. That is the best coffee ever. It gets better. This coffee gets better. Hang on. Oh, my goodness. I've never had coffee like this in my life. I reward myself with my 1775 coffee. Can I have one more sip? Because this is the first sip I've had, right? I get up at 4, I do 75 push-ups, I shower, I get ready for my show. And when I go on the air and I'm all done, I reward myself with my first cup of 1775 coffee, dark roast, freshly brewed. Hang on. Oh, we got you. Just try it once. You're done. We got you. You'll never drink anything else. We ran out of it on the K-Cups on the bus tour, like the final 2 days, and like panic set in by me and Larry. It's like panic. Like, where's our... But, aha! I had brought, just in case, I had brought some ground coffee, and of course we have a coffee pot. So we started brewing it in the morning on the bus. Hang on. Why deprive yourself of the finer things of life when it's not expensive? That's just dumb. Go to 1775coffee.com. 1775coffee.com. Promo code Godzilla. You're going to get 10% off. Best coffee ever. Ever. Okay, we're going to go to a quick break. We got the phone lines open, 888-480-JOHN, 888-480-5646. The government reopened. They got 60 votes. They caved. Schumer votes no. Schumer's gone. He's gone. First he does the right thing in March. Then he votes to shut it down so he can save his seat. Then his coalition crumbles. Then they voted out. And then even MSNBC said it was stupid. AOC, welcome to Senator AOC. No, wait a minute. Why on earth should she run for Senate? AOC is going to be the 2028 Democrat nominee. You get that, right? AOC, president, nominee, 28. Don't count her out. Don't count her out. Our side, who knows, wide open. Probably Vance, could be Rubio, could be Vance Rubio, could be any number of people. Now, it's way too early to tell. We got a lot to do in the meantime, like win these midterms, start winning these cities back. Got to win the cities back. What's our plan? Well, I got one. When you get back with me. And the phone lines are open because this is a community. This is your voice, your show. And we're going to continue to expand because we love you so much. Love, peace, and prosperity brought to you every morning right here with truth and clarity. As Chet Peterson said on Friday, speak boldly and plainly and listen intently. That's the other thing. Anyway, I'll be right back. Stay with us.